Hey, and I wanted to just come back on the air and finish what we started. I don't know what happened in part one, but it cut off on me while I was in the middle of broadcasting. So this is what I want to do. I want to finish, so we're going to call it part two. And I was saying that everybody needs help sometime. I know each and every one of us have somebody that uses drugs and alcohol. Somewhere, either in the family, is a friend of ours, somebody we work for, somebody we work with, or somebody in our church. It's somewhere, somebody that you know that's on drugs. And I know it's somebody that you want them to get help. So I'm going to do what I do, but it's different this time. I'm going to volunteer my service to you guys. I'm not on this broadcast just to be on the broadcast. God has something for me to do, and I feel this, so I'm putting myself out there so that I can help somebody. You know, I do a lot. I won't deny that, but I've got time. I'm not working right now. I'm going through some illnesses. I am disabled, but I'm also able to help somebody. Depends on how much you want to help. I mean, I know I'm in St. Louis, and you might be in Seattle, Washington, and you got somebody that needs some help. Well, you'll be surprised what the telephone will do. So, you can get this person to call me. You can call me and set it up. However it is you want to do it. We can email, we can text. I'll talk to them, and I've been blessed with favor with people that have addictions. I've helped over 1,000 people. I'm not bragging on me, I'm bragging on God. So I am willing to talk to a person and maybe help them to change their mind, thought, and the way they carry their life. But you need to know something. The person has to do it for themselves. Once you make contact, you got to let them do it. You can't save them, and you can't stop them from using drugs. But you can assist them. Amen? So if it don't go the way you planned it, don't give up on a person. My mama never gave up on me. And it happened, man. She got a chance to see me saved. It took 40 years, but it happened. So that's all I'm trying to say to you. Again, you can email me, you can text me, call me. I'll get back in touch with you, man. You have my word. I don't have no problem with that. Okay? God is just that good. I mean, if you in Seattle, Washington, and I'm in St. Louis, I can't come there and help. That's not, I can't do that. And I think I told you guys, one of the things that my health won't allow me, the doctors won't let me do is flat. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I just came back from California and I did it on a train. I went there on a train, came back on the train, and was happy both ways. Had fun, took 33 hours, met people, chatted with people, told some people about the broadcast. They told me about what they doing in their lives. I was able to minister to a couple people, man. I didn't force myself. When it came, and we had a nice time dealing with it. So, Brother Lafayette is here. I'm here to serve you. I'm a servant of the Most High God. And I'm here to serve you. So, I'm trying to tell you, anything I can do to help somebody in that manner, man, I'm willing. I'll just talk to somebody that needs to be talked to. I told you I don't work, so I'm a giver back. I give back, man. I give my time and I give my talent. I'm very, very cool with that. And when I get some money, I'll give them somebody some money. I do that too. I don't have a lot, but I'm a giver. I keep telling you that, man. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. So I put myself out there. I will give you the addresses again at the end of this podcast, which won't go long. I think I had 13 minutes on the other one, so I'm going to give you about another 13 minutes, and that'll take care of the 25 that I try to do each broadcast. I've worked at, not for now, I've worked at every treatment center that's in St. Louis. Majority of them that's in Missouri, I had some kind of contact with them. You know, I would go out and recruit at different treatment centers to get them to come into our program that was long term. And I was given a chance to do some ministry. I did some studies. I did some social studies with them. I did some Bible studies. I did some care. I was a care coordinator. I was able to line them up with different organizations to get some help. I was a program coordinator. You know, I coordinated some things that they can do in their recovery. I was good at that. I loved the family engagement that I did. I engaged the family. You know, got them back together with family. Helped the family make decisions on helping a person, man, that was on drugs and alcohol. It was amazing to see the women be reunited with their children and their parents or whoever was keeping their baby while they were out there committing suicide. The men to be reunited with their children after never being involved with them in their life. And now all of a sudden that they got their mind clear and their head right, they're coming in contact with their children. Some hadn't seen their children since they were born. I mean, that was exciting, man. That you hadn't seen your child but once they was a baby and they know you dad. And to see the men cry, man. Of course, it used to make me cry too. They called me crybaby. They called me that. And they called me other names. Captain Saver. Can I say it? They called me some bad names, man, that I didn't really like. And I'm just going to say one that they called me. I didn't like it, but it didn't matter, man. It wasn't cool. But I had people call me, and it caught on to some people, and I was offended because of what they said. At the end, they called me Captain Save-A-Ho. I didn't like that, man. Even though I took it as a compliment. Some people use it badly. The way it sounded, that's how they used it. You know, some people would say it in the way that they made it sound good. The outcome of it, you know, I was told that, hey, by ex-prostitutes, I heard them talk to other prostitutes and tell them, man, he'll save a hoe, man. You need to work with him. And that kind of was cool to a certain extent, but I didn't like that, man. I liked being called by my name. You guys know something since I brought that up? It's sort of a testimony. When I was 12 years old, I got hit in the head with a pipe. We were shooting marbles. You guys that know about marbles, in the schoolyard, and the sidewalk was kind of up, and the playground was down, so you could stand at the fence and look down at us shooting marbles. A friend of mine, he's not here no more. I think it was an accident. He dropped a short pipe and it hit me in the head. Knocked me crazy, man. Knocked me crazy. And I was rushed home, or somebody rushed me home to my mom and dad. My dad wanted to go beat the boy up. And I was saying I got headaches. And, you know, I was diagnosed with a concussion. And they took me to the hospital. And it was sort of a dent in my head. And people took that and back in where I came from, the hood I came from, everybody had a nickname, and they started calling me Little Dent, D-E-N-T, Little Dent. And it took off, man. Everybody called me Little Dent. They knew me as that. Everywhere I went, everybody was knowing me as Little Dent, Little Dent, Little Dent. Still to this day, people call me Little Dent, Little Dent, Little Dent. I know that you know me if you call me Little Dent. I know that you knew me. So this is what I'm trying to say. Even in prison, man, they call me Little Dent. You know, and me and my wife and kids talked about that lately. But today, they've gone to calling me my name. A lot of people didn't even know my name. People that I'm running back into from my past told me that they was hearing a lot about Lafayette, but they didn't know that was me. Thought they always knew me as Little Dent. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, people told me that. They actually didn't know my name. Wow, huh? Man, I was hearing about Lafayette, man, down Sunshine Mission at West End, Mount Carmel, man. I was hearing a lot, but I didn't know that was you, Little Dent. I didn't, man. What's your name? What your name is? And now, on these different internet pages, I'm known as Favorite Deacon. Even even in the church, pastor called me Favorite Deacon. My boy, Favorite Deacon. Favorite Deacon, Favorite Deacon. You know, it caught on. You know, but people know me as Lafayette these days. And I'm very proud of my name. Very proud. Ain't too many Lafayettes. You might have some, but it ain't a whole lot of us. And I've experienced that in my criminal life. That it ain't too many of us. The one that I do know in St. Louis, I was locked up for him once. It was funny. I knew him, didn't know his name, was Lafayette. And they let me go, they did him. But anyway, just to show you how things go, man, in life. In life. Take advantage of your new life. Take advantage of your family. Ever since I was told that last year by my pastor to enjoy my family, y'all seen what I've been doing. Because things happen, man. You know, you get sick, you're gone, not here anymore, things just happen. And I want to take advantage of my family, man. My daughter is 20 and my baby daughter is 18. I need to do things with them before they move on. You know, my baby getting ready to go to college, man. Away from me. Ain't never been away from us. Neither one of them. Ain't been away from us. How I'm going to react to that? I think mama going to be better than me. My baby gone. Man, I'm going to be driving up there every weekend. So adjustments come. But I'm so happy that God gave them to me and a chance to raise them. I didn't raise my son. You know, last couple of years of his life, God put us back close. And a father is not supposed to bury his son. It's the other way around. And I buried my son. He died of a heart attack. A good boy. 32 years old when he died. You know, and I talked to him and he told me out of all the things that I've done, I asked him, how do you feel about me being a dope fiend and an ex-convict? And I looked in his face. He was in shock. He said, Dad, I didn't know that. And I thought he was lying. He said, Dad, I didn't know that. Nobody never told me that stuff about you. Never, not one time. I didn't know you was in prison. I just thought you weren't around. I didn't know. You was using drugs. I just thought you weren't around. You know, I did hear you went to jail a couple times, but not prison. And I was amazed, man. All that mess that I was doing, his mama didn't tell him. And I thought she was slandering my name, assassinating my character. You know, I remember one time she came to prison with her new children, her 2 daughters. She brought them to see me and didn't bring my son. And I got offended, man, and left the visiting room. But to come out, she didn't want him to know. She didn't want him to know that I was like that. You know, and she kept it away from him. Was it good or bad, man? Much as I wanted to see him, I do not understand why she did it. I do. So I'm utilizing, man. I'm here for something. So let it be to help you guys. Please let me help. You know, I can do is offer myself. If you don't take advantage of it, then you don't take advantage. But I have offered it. And I'll let God know that I offer it. You know, I pray for you. I pray with you. You know, any way I can help you, I'll do it. need me to come and help you with the intervention, wherever you are, get me there, man, I'll be glad to do it. If it is in Seattle, Washington, which I use as an example, I'll go on the internet and Google some places and find out which place I think would be best for your loved one, and we'll talk to that place and see if we can get them in there even before we intervene. So I do know how to do intervention. I've done that. Ain't too much I can't do when it comes to that. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I believe that, and I receive that, and I'll do that. So thank you guys for listening to the broadcast. Thank you for coming back to part 2. I apologize for part 1. I do have raggedy equipment I'm trying to use. Today I'm doing it actually through my phone. And it said that while I was walking, it was getting too hot. So I think that's what happened to it. It got too hot and it shut itself down. So I hope you got this part 2, and I apologize. But let me give you my information. You can email me at lafbeck@sbcglobal.net. That's Lafbeck, LAFBECK@sbcglobal.net. So that's the way you can do it. Or call 314-392-8232. But remember at all times to keep your head up, you'll win. If you don't, quit. Bye.